I haven't talked about this because it's difficult. I've wanted to, but I've always had an inability to. It seems about the right time I've distanced myself from it, so I'm going to talk about this now. From 15 to 16, I was relatively ill. My stomach was in constant pain, and I had a lot of problems. Throughout that time I had tests and I bounced between hospitals and home, and it got quite serious there for a moment. I lost 3.5 stone in weight over the course of about a year, which is great for some people. They would come up to me and go, "Oh Jake, you've lost weight, that's cool, you know, you must have been trying hard, you must..." No, I didn't even mean to lose weight, that just happened. I had to stay indoors pretty much all of the time. When I could force myself to go to school, I would feel so uncomfortable in school that many days I just had to come home. It was not a convenient or nice thing to have. Throughout that year of school, it was just horrible. So I was pretty much enclosed. Whenever someone said, "Oh yeah man, there's this party, blah blah blah, oh you should come, that would be cool, yeah it's happening, whatever," I would make up a lie, because no one really wants to know about your problems. Why do you think, even when you've had the worst day of your life ever, you still respond with good when someone asks you how you are? This is the thing. I completely believed that other people's feelings were more important than my own. So making them sad by talking to them about what was really happening would just make me feel worse. I was incredibly depressed. I didn't tell anyone that, because I felt like it would be like, "Oh, look at me, I'm depressed," but I was. That's what I was. I didn't want to face it. The biggest problem was that the diagnosis that the doctors gave me seemed like a cop-out through the eyes of people that weren't dealing with it. I heard, "Oh, it's just this, oh, blah, blah. Oh, it can't be that bad, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's a cop-out from the doctors, blah, blah, blah. It's all in your head." It's all in your head. I got that so much over that period of time, where it started to sink in. Do not, bold, underline, italics, I don't care, put in whatever font you want, do not tell a sick kid that his problems are in his head, or her head, or their head, or it doesn't matter. I'm not bothering with the pronoun game, I don't care, okay, it doesn't matter who they are. Don't tell people that their problems are in their heads, because that screws them up so much that you wouldn't even believe it. That's not facing the problem, that's messing with the problem. That's making it seem like it's their deal. That makes it seem like they chose this. No one's gonna fix it. You chose it. That's your life. Good work. Great. It's been about a year or two since I was getting tests and I was really ill. I found a solution that could be temporary. It could be not. And I was so connected to that problem the 2 years after. It was this little goblin in my head who just lived there. He would just pop out at times and go, "Oh hey man, haven't seen you in a while, remember me?" I just have to deal with it. And it didn't matter if I was in a room full of people, if I was interacting with friends, if I was talking to the most interesting people of my life, it didn't matter. I just had to go inside my brain and live there for that moment in time. So if you ever meet me, which you might do, or if you are my friend already, and you see me being quiet in a room, very inside myself, and that's probably it. After a day of hanging out with the most wonderful people, I had to take a train home. It was about 11 o'clock at night. I stood on the platform, and this little bubble of warmth started at my stomach and spread across my whole body. It was bliss. And my brain took the ball that was the L years and took it down to a pinpoint. And it started to fade. And in that moment, I was complete. Those years disappeared. I became human again. The goblin died. This video was for the people that have ever been sick, the people who are sick, and the people who are trying to get over it. You can either die, or you can die trying. Your choice.